Today we are looking at the $2 6-in-1 by Pittsburgh. Okay, there were some scary reviews on this, but you gotta remember, who are they? Who do they work for? All right, so let's start with the basic test right away, strength test. So here's a board, and I originally drilled the pilot hole and put the screw through there, no problem. And then the rest of these, I just went the next step and just drilled it through, meaning just a screw and the screwdriver. So, and no problem. So now this may seem funny to some because they're saying, well, what's the big whoop here? Well, there were reviewers that were saying this thing could not manage this basic thing. And I want to make clear this is harder than working on your Daisy. And okay, so now I'm going to stop there. That's a wood screw, and a drill would make that flush with the wood. But again, so in a situation like this, you stop so you don't damage your screwdriver. Okay, now let's take it back out, and it's doing just fine. It's not getting destroyed. Now, I have actually had cheap Phillips that actually could not survive this, and they're out there, but this one definitely is hardened. Okay, now here's what makes this a really screaming deal, why you would bother with this. Okay, let's say you have other ones from other brands. Okay, so that's a performance tool. Say you damage or lost the bit for that. Here's my power torque. You lost the bit for that. Okay, so here's what's neat about this. So for $2, so close to dollar store price, for $2, okay, well, if you like this handle better, you can put it on your performance tool or put it on your power torque. It fits just fine. Okay, so that makes that a screaming deal. And that's if you don't like it just the way it is. Okay, so now, is this thing a good Daisy buddy tool? Well, let's take a look. And all right, so first of all, we get that nut off, go through the motions of taking the gun apart, and let's see. Yep, no problem. That came off, no problem. And let's see here. Any problems with the screw here? Nope, not at all. So, okay, so let's get to this. Okay, so for $2, you get 4 screwdrivers that are interchangeable with at least 2 other brands, at least that. And that is a great deal. They are hardened. They do not fall apart. Just don't put them in over their head. If you put these in over their head, this is meant for light work in your house. Okay, so now what's the catch? Someone's going to say, there must be a catch for $2, only $2. Okay, this model has a very thin collar. The collar right there is very thin. As you saw, it can do work on a Daisy, taking apart a radio. But so what can happen if you put it in over its head, you want to fix your semi-truck with it, what can happen? You can strip that collar, so then instead of locking in there, what it will do is it'll just spin like that. Okay, so remember, the 3 weaknesses of this design period is you can round the head, round the mating point where you insert it, or you round the collar. Okay, so I haven't had any problems because I know not to put it in the deep water. Use it for small jobs inside your house. It's a house cat. Nothing wrong with that. So, okay, so now let's take a look at the Quinn. The Quinn was $10. It's 10-in-1, and I consider this for light and medium work. Very stout. See that? Very stout collar and very tight fitting. So I personally, if I want to work on my Daisies, I'm going to use this since I bought it. But if you're looking for a great deal and parts are interchangeable with other brands, and this is good. The handle is not bad. It's comfortable, soft in a couple areas, greasy to texture. It's a good deal. Okay, well, thank you, and give that $2 Pittsburgh 6-in-1 a thought if you need a tool and you want a good Daisy buddy. All right, thank you.